So it's been a week since I have arrived in Australia. It's only been 5 days since I have been on the Pacific Encounter with Strutnfret Circus, and today was our second day off the ship, and we got to go to Port Vila in Vanuatu. The cast took me on a hike to a waterfall. Some of them had been there before, but for me, it was obviously my first since I had never been to Vanuatu before. So I was very excited. Here you can see a lady starting to approach us. It was really interesting because we paid an entrance fee at the start, and then as we got to the Chinese hike, as they called it, this lady came up to us and said that we needed to pay another $10. So it was super interesting. Extra interesting too that I genuinely thought everything looked like China, including all the forest and greens and everything. And then it started pouring rain, but it definitely made things feel more magical.
It almost looks like China, you know?
Here I got a little too excited and almost tripped a second time, and it was our opening night for me to do my first show, so the cast quickly reminded me that they needed me to do my job and not injure myself so that I could hit the stage later on that day. At this point, we came to a part in the road that was underwater, and I did not bring water shoes, so I had to go barefoot. Keep in mind, I'm still trying not to die before my show tonight, so a little bit stressed, but I wanted to make sure I still filmed the whole experience for you. Here I'm making a super unattractive face, but I wanted to keep it in to remind myself and all of you that sometimes we don't always look our best, but that's okay. It's all about the adventure.
Oh my god. Okay, she's back on. Alright. Damn, I wish I could do that.
After about 20 minutes, we finally reached our checkpoint where we were able to leave all of our stuff and change into our bathing suits so we could hike up the waterfall. just wanted to say here that if you want to do this cruise as well, so that you can also hike this waterfall, you can go and book your cruise with the P&O Cruises. I'll have the link in the bio along with all the cast members' tags and our show tag as well, so you can look all of that up if you want to see our show or go on the cruise or hike this waterfall, because it's all perfectly accessible for you too. When we finally got past all the slippery water and rocks, we got to the actual waterfall, and it was definitely a beautiful sight to see, especially with the rain coming down. Once we finally made it to the top, our performer instincts came out and we all naturally hopped into show mode. As you'll see in a moment here, Demi starts dancing. There it is. And Sam joins her with a little party pump. And then, of course, Daniel, our gay cast member, went ahead and proposed to Cass, who very excitedly said yes. Here I thought I would slide my way gracefully into the little mini pool, and right at that moment the waterfall decided to pour down extra hard. It was quite an experience, but eventually I got down there, only to dip my foot in and feel very soft, squishy ground that made me very nervous and made me decide I didn't want to go in the murky water where I could not see the bottom of what was under my feet. So after that, decided to return back to the rocks. When we rejoined the rest of the group that was in the bigger pool of water, it seemed like another production was going on, a little TikTok dance or something like that. Now, continuing with the show, we have Sam doing some magic-like poses, while Alex looks a little overwhelmed. Cass is happy in being her badass bitch self. Demi is filming, and Daniel, not quite sure what's going on over there. At this point, I thought I would stop filming and go in the water to join the fun, at which point they asked me if I had gone under the waterfall yet. So I decided I would try to go under the waterfall. but I quickly discovered the bottom kind of disappeared the second I started going right under the water. Decided it wasn't for me. But shortly after, one of the guys discovered a cave behind the waterfall, so I left my phone and all 6 of us got under the waterfall and hid in the cave for a nice little second, just chilling in there until we eventually decided to come out. I wanted to make sure I got some good Instagram content, so I thought I would try to do something bendy, but I had been traveling on planes and ships and hadn't really stretched, so that didn't feel like it was going to work out too well, but I figured I would try. And then I noticed Sam doing a little gorilla dance in the back. Figured I would try again, even though my body really wasn't feeling it, and I really needed a good deep stretch. And then when I turned around, got a little surprise. After that, we jumped in the van, headed back to the city to eat, and then returned to our cruise ship so that we could get ready for my big opening night with the rest of the cast doing my first Blanc de Blanc show.
Power than that. It's got little baby spider power.
Just a hand comparison. I'm not gonna fucking touch it. Look big.
Why did you run so close to it? It can't get you from the other side of the web.
Please move. There we go.
Oh!
It's got a little baby up there.